We talked about Justin Tucker's struggles earlier in the year, and it's continued to get worse. On a day against the Philadelphia Eagles where he not only missed an extra point but 2 field goals, that left 7 points on the board, and that was by far his worst performance in an individual game. 3 missed kicks is something we've never seen from Justin Tucker, a guy who's obviously known as the greatest kicker of all time. He's Mr. Consistent. He was the most accurate kicker coming into the season. But this year, he has fallen off the rails, and he's missed 10 kicks to start off this season, including several within the 40 to 49 range. And we know that 50-yard kicks are no gimmies, but that was something that's kind of set Justin Tucker apart. I mean, just 3 years ago, he set the NFL record for the longest field goal ever. Yes, it hit the crossbar, but it was still up and good. He made a 66-yard kick to beat the Detroit Lions 3 years ago. And in this game in particular, when the Eagles were down 9-0, you're getting ready to try and block an extra point, which is rare. But Justin Tucker doinks it off the left upright, and that kind of gives Philly some life. I mean, they didn't score directly off the next drive, but I think 10-0 and 9-0 is kind of a big difference. Yes, there's still 2 possession games, but I think the fact that you mentally can prepare for a double-digit deficit versus a single-digit deficit is something to keep a note of. And that continued to kind of build in Tucker's head, where we've seen throughout this year he's missed kicks wide left, and he did so on his next kick. And then he overcorrected, where he tried to hit it and it was wide right this time. And that's where we get into the mental games, and he's really second guessing how he strikes the ball. It looks like the snap, hold are consistent. Those seem like pretty simple operation. The ball's laces out, and he's just not striking the ball the way he likes to. And we know that kickers, when it becomes a mental game, it's really hard to get yourself out of it. And the Ravens have a big decision coming up. The postseason is right around the corner. If Justin Tucker doesn't fix this in the next couple of games, it is really time to consider cutting the greatest kicker of all time to bring in somebody that can at least be consistent, because at the rate it's going, Justin Tucker has already cost the Ravens several games this year, and it could even be the end of their season if he's lining up to kick for them in the postseason.